Hi everybody, welcome to Rio Sunset. And we even had sunshine today. Why? Because it's the end of the BRICS 2025 Rio Summit, which was in fact a huge success. Considering that we couldn't talk about great expectations before that. Including, of course, what Western mainstream media, they were carping about it and pointed to it all the time. Xi Jinping and Putin didn't come, so this is a void summit. Stupid. It was extremely important in every field, in terms of support for BRICS nations who are under fire, literally in some cases, by the empire. A new architecture, geofinance architecture, and payment settlements architecture, following the Russians, all the hard work that they put last year in Kazan, even before the summit in Kazan, in terms of the NDB. And this was announced by Russian Finance Minister Silvanov, one of the most important figures at the summit. The NDB becoming a definitive platform for loans for projects, mega projects all across the BRICS sphere, and then going to BRICS partners as well, bypassing SWIFT. Immense, with immense repercussions. In terms of business, we could see different organizations and women's organizations, including from all over BRICS partners, presenting their projects at the Business Council, which is something absolutely outstanding. A whole day of networking with the whole Global South in the same space. This is something very rare to see. You usually see this in Russian forums. But sometimes you don't have the full Global South. Here, we had the full Global South. Outstanding. Very, very important. What Lula and Lavrov, Russian foreign minister, left it quite clear that this is not an anti-Western club, but is a club that is forging the Global South rules for a developing system, different system of international relations and geoeconomic and geopolitical relations. Very important. And obviously we had the backlash from the empire with the circus ringmaster saying that he's going to apply, who knows, 10%, 20%, 1,000%, 1%, 0% of tariffs on BRICS, BRICS partners, and everybody that is linked to BRICS and BRICS partners. Nobody cares. This is what the other side does. They change the narrative, they coin a stupid narratives, and BRICS, they are a serious organization working for a serious revamping of the international system. And the fact that there were a lot of discussions about reform of the UN Security Council. This is not going to happen. They're never going to give anything to BRICS. Reform of the IMF. It's not going to happen. They're never going to give extra seats for Global South nations. The Global South has to work on their own platforms and a different paradigm of international relations. And this is what we saw here. Not only these 2 days of the summit, but the 2 or 3 previous days, preparatory days, including the absolutely crucial BRICS Business Council discussions that lasted for a full day. So in the end, a huge success, which will not be recognized in the West, but who cares, but already recognized all across the Global South. And it's the Global South that matters. 85% of the population, much, much wealthier than the G7, which is destined to the dustbin of history. And now that the sun is finally setting in Rio, the sun is rising all across the Global South. Thanks, everybody, and greetings from Copacabana.